Picture this. It's 2 a.m., your exam is in 6 hours, and you've been staring at the same page for 20 minutes. Your brain feels like mush. Sound familiar? What if I told you there's a ridiculously simple technique that could transform your study sessions from exhausting marathons into focused sprints that actually work? Today, I'm breaking down the Pomodoro Technique and how it can help you ace your next exam without burning out. The Pomodoro Technique was created by Francesco Cirillo in the late 1980s using a tomato-shaped kitchen timer. The word Pomodoro literally means tomato in Italian. But don't let its simple origins fool you. This method is backed by cognitive science and used by top students worldwide. The best part? You can start using it today, and I guarantee you'll see results in your very first study session. So what exactly is the Pomodoro Technique? Here's the basic framework that will change everything. First, you work in focused 25-minute intervals called Pomodoros. During these 25 minutes, you do nothing but study. No phone, no social media, no checking messages, just you and your material. Think of it as a sprint, not a marathon. Right after each 25-minute session, you take a mandatory 5-minute break. This isn't optional. Your brain needs this recovery time to consolidate information. Stand up, stretch, grab water, or look out the window. Just don't start scrolling through social media, or you'll destroy the benefit. Here's where it gets powerful. After completing 4 Pomodoros, you take a longer 15 to 30-minute break. This is your reward. This is when your brain processes everything you've learned. Why does this work so brilliantly? Your brain can only maintain peak focus for about 25 to 30 minutes. After that, attention starts dropping dramatically. By working with your brain's natural rhythm instead of against it, you study smarter, not harder. Now let's talk about how to adapt this specifically for exam preparation. Before you start any Pomodoro, write down your specific goal. Don't just write study biology. Write complete Chapter 7 practice problems, or create flashcards for 20 key terms. Specific goals keep you accountable and give you that satisfying sense of achievement. Eliminate every possible distraction before your timer starts. Put your phone in another room or use airplane mode. Close all browser tabs except the ones you need. Tell your roommates or family you're in focus mode. The more friction you create between you and distractions, the easier it becomes to stay locked in. Keep a distraction list beside you. When random thoughts pop up during your Pomodoro, like, I need to text Sarah or what's the weather tomorrow? Just jot them down and deal with them during your break. This technique alone can be absolutely game-changing because it prevents those thoughts from derailing your entire session. Here's a pro tip that most people miss. Use the first Pomodoro of your study session as a warm-up. Review yesterday's notes or do easier material first. Don't jump straight into the hardest content when your brain is still warming up. Save your toughest material for Pomodoros 2 through 4 when you're in peak focus mode. Let's level up with some advanced strategies that top students use to maximize their exam scores. Strategy number 1. The active recall Pomodoro. Instead of passively reading during your 25 minutes, force yourself to actively retrieve information. Close your textbook and write down everything you remember about the topic. Then check what you missed. This is scientifically proven to be one of the most effective study methods, and it fits perfectly into a Pomodoro. Strategy number 2. The practice problem sprint. Dedicate entire Pomodoros to solving practice problems under timed conditions. This simulates exam pressure and helps you identify weak spots. If you're studying for a math or science exam, this is non-negotiable. 1 Pomodoro of practice problems is worth 3 Pomodoros of passive reading. Here's something crucial that nobody talks about. Track your Pomodoros. Use a simple tally system or an app. Seeing that you've completed 8 Pomodoros in a day gives you tangible proof of your hard work and builds momentum. On days when you feel like you've accomplished nothing, your Pomodoro count tells the truth. Even though the Pomodoro technique is simple, there are pitfalls that can sabotage your results. Let me save you from the mistakes I see students make constantly. Mistake number 1, skipping breaks. I know it's tempting to keep going when you're in the zone, but skipping breaks will backfire. Your brain needs recovery time to transfer information from short-term to long-term memory. Those breaks aren't wasted time. They're when the actual learning happens. Mistake number 2, making Pomodoros too long. Some students think if 25 minutes is good, 50 must be better. Wrong. Longer sessions lead to diminishing returns and mental fatigue. Stick to 25 minutes, especially when you're starting out. Mistake number 3, using breaks for mentally taxing activities. Don't spend your 5-minute break scrolling social media or watching videos. These activities don't give your brain rest. They just shift your attention to different content. Physical movement is the best break activity. Walk around, do jumping jacks, or just stare out the window. And here's the bottom line. The Pomodoro Technique works because it aligns with how your brain actually functions. It prevents burnout, increases retention, and makes studying feel less overwhelming. You're not committing to hours of torture, you're just committing to the next 25 minutes. Start small. Try just 4 Pomodoros today. Pick your hardest subject, set a timer, and crush one focused session. I promise you'll be shocked at how much you accomplish compared to your usual study sessions. The students who ace exams aren't necessarily smarter. They're not pulling all-nighters. They're using proven systems like the Pomodoro Technique to study efficiently and retain information effectively. Now you have the same tool. Your next exam doesn't have to be stressful. With the Pomodoro Technique, you can walk into that exam room confident, prepared, and ready to perform at your absolute best. So grab a timer, pick a subject, and start your first Pomodoro right now. Your future self will thank you. If this helped you, make sure to share it with someone who's struggling with their study routine. Now go ace that exam.